What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again to talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide. And guess what, y'all? My Alabama Crimson Tide basically has a clear path to the SEC championship. All my Alabama Crimson Tide got to do is win out by beating Oklahoma this weekend and those Auburn Tigers next weekend, and have Missouri to win one of their next two games. They got Mississippi State and Arkansas on their schedule. And I think Missouri will beat the brakes off Mississippi State this weekend and Arkansas next weekend, two bottom of the barrel teams. But they only got to beat one of those teams, just to put that out there. And I do believe my Alabama Crimson Tide is going to beat the brakes off those Oklahoma Sooners this weekend when they travel up to Norman, Oklahoma. And I believe next weekend, my Alabama Crimson Tide is going to mollywop them Auburn Tigers when they come into Bryant-Denny Stadium, Nick Saban Field. I do believe that. And then, my Alabama Crimson Tide, whoever shows up in the SEC championship, my Alabama Crimson Tide is going to take care of them also and get a first round bye come playoff time. That's what I believe. That is what I believe. And if my Alabama Crimson Tide get to this SEC championship under Coach Kalen DeBoer in his first year, that is an achievement in itself. Because what other SEC coach made it to the SEC championship game in his very first year as a head coach in the SEC? Tell me one. Just one. Just one. If my Alabama Crimson Tide get to this SEC championship game and win it under Coach Kalen DeBoer in his very first year, that's another achievement in itself. Say it ain't so. And if my Alabama Crimson Tide get to this SEC championship and win it and roll on into these playoffs with a first round bye, boy, that's overachieving. That is overachieving for Coach Kalen DeBoer. Yes, it is. Will be one of the best seasons in Alabama football history, even if we don't win the national championship. You better not let my Alabama Crimson Tide win a national championship under Coach Kalen DeBoer in his first year. Boy, you won't be able to control Alabama fans. Not only KB, but I'm talking about every Alabama fan across this whole world. Because you know Alabama Crimson Tide brand is worldwide. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Who would have thought when Alabama hired Coach Kalen DeBoer, even though he ain't nothing but a winner, who would have thought that Alabama would be in this position in his first year? Who would have thought when Alabama lost that game to Vanderbilt, who would have thought they'd be in this position? And then we go on to lose to Tennessee. Who would have thought Alabama would be in this position right now? Not KB. I'm going to tell you that right now, because y'all know KB was hard on my Alabama Crimson Tide coach Kalen DeBoer and the coaching staff after we lost to Vandy, after we took that L to Tennessee. Y'all know I was. I definitely didn't expect my Alabama Crimson Tide to be in this position. But guess what? I'm glad they are. I'm glad they are, because you know why? It just gives me another reason to brag on them, like I always do. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I done told you what Alabama need to do to get to this SEC championship game. All right. What happens if Alabama play for the SEC championship? Well, it says most sports books have Alabama with the second best odds to reach the SEC championship game behind those Texas Longhorns. If the Crimson Tide wins the SEC title, it secures a first round bye in the inaugural 12-team college football playoff. If Alabama lose the SEC championship game, ESPN is giving them a 71% chance of making the college football playoff. Now, if they just happen to lose, OKB think they got a slim chance of making the playoff because they'll have 3 losses. And if they do put my Alabama Crimson Tide in the playoff with 3 losses, I'm sure Alabama will be the only team in the playoff with 3 losses. I'm quite sure of that because one of those spots got to go to an FCS program. So it only leaves 11 spots. So that's just what ESPN give them a 71% chance to make it. OKB will give them a little bit less. But being as Alabama and the brand that it is, they always get the benefit of the doubt. Just putting it out there. But I believe no matter who my Alabama Crimson Tide face in this SEC championship, they can beat them. Especially the way that they have been playing the last 3 games. It is what it is. But let's go. Let's look at this. If Alabama wins out and beat both Oklahoma and Auburn and Missouri do what they got to do according to the SEC standing tiebreakers, Alabama would have the what they call it, opponent's win percentage over Georgia, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Texas A&M. That's putting them in the SEC championship because they'll have the better overall opponent's win percentage according to the SEC tiebreaker. The SEC used the same method as the ACC with their tiebreaker when it comes to conference games or conference championship games. But my Alabama Crimson Tide is sitting pretty right now. So if you are an Alabama fan, let's all get up on our feet and yell, "Roll Tide, baby. Roll Tide." Damn right. Oh my goodness, man. I never thought just a month ago that my Alabama Crimson Tide would be in this position. But I got to ask the question. I got to ask the question to Alabama fans. Do you want Alabama to play in the SEC championship, which could possibly ruin their chances of going to the playoff? When do we win out? I ain't going to say if, I'm saying when. Do you want our Alabama Crimson Tide going to the SEC championship? I had my doubts. Just a week ago, just a few days ago. But right now, I want my Alabama Crimson Tide in that SEC championship. Because to make the SEC championship for Coach Kalen DeBoer in his very first year, man, what a great accomplishment. I know coming into the season, Alabama fans outside of the Alabama fan base, the so-called college football experts, we say making the playoff is make the playoff or bust. It won't be a successful season unless we make the playoff. Well, guess what? If we make this SEC championship game, that's a successful season in itself. Come on now. Say it ain't so. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, do you want our Alabama Crimson Tide to play in the SEC championship or don't you? Right now, I do. I do. And Coach Kalen DeBoer said before the season even started, he said it. The goal is to get to the SEC championship and win it and get that first round bye. He said that shit before the season even started. And guess what? It just might happen. He just might have spoke it into existence. Yeah, we had some bumps in the road. Yeah, we had some trials and tribulations. And OKB had his doubts. But now OKB is filled with a whole lot of confidence in his Alabama Crimson Tide. Why? Why, you might ask? Because my Alabama Crimson Tide twice, they was down on the mat. They got knocked down and it looked like they was down and out. But guess what? They picked themselves up off the mat, brushed themselves off, went back to the drawing board, and went to damn work. That's what they did, and you see the results of it. Kicking ass and taking names, baby. Leaving all their opponents in their wake. That's what my Alabama Crimson Tide is doing right now. And I am a proud Alabama fan. It's great to be a Bama fan. Damn right. So, Alabama fans, let's get hyped and let's let the whole world know our Alabama Crimson Tide is still the best college football program in all the land. You know why? Because we got 18 national damn championships and 30 SEC championships. And it's in Coach Caleb DeBoer's very first year as the head coach of our Alabama Crimson Tide. He about to make it 31 SEC championships. Can't nobody, I mean nobody, compare to our Alabama Crimson Tide. Hey, they might try to be like us. They might try to imitate us. They might try to duplicate us, but there is only one Alabama Crimson Tide. I know everybody else look up to my Alabama Crimson Tide. Each and every college football program, yeah, we know y'all want to be like us. But it just can't happen. It just can't happen. You don't have what it takes. It just ain't in your blood. It just ain't in your blood. Only one Alabama Crimson Tide. So, I'm going to leave y'all with that, but I just want to let y'all know my Alabama Crimson Tide take care of their business. Missouri win one of their games. We'll be in that SEC championship. And like I said, we get in there. You know we have a hard time losing in Atlanta. Y'all know it. Atlanta, Bryant-Denny East, which formerly known as Mercedes-Benz Stadium, formerly known. Because that's Bryant-Denny East. We win there more than anybody else, including them damn Atlanta Falcons. Oh, Lord. But anyway, hey, everybody, Alabama fans especially, man, tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think it's a good thing if Alabama play in this SEC championship, or no, would you rather sit it out and be like, damn, that first round bye, we don't want to mess up our chances of getting into the playoffs. But I gave you my opinion. I want Alabama in that SEC championship because it's a good chance that we can win it. And I think no matter who we play, we'll be favored. That's just me. But anyway, tell me what you think. Alabama fans, if you ain't a fan of Alabama, hey, you can tell me what you think too. But remember, be blessed. And KB don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, baby. And roll damn Tide.